Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the show. I am Cody Killing, your host today. I got some special guests coming in. It's 7 o'clock. I'm gonna wait for people to start filing in, and then we have a good show for you guys today. So we'll wait till some people jump in, and then we'll get it rolling. Let me see who's out there, and write in the comment section. If you guys got any questions in the beginning, feel free to write them out, and I'll answer them the best I can. Kings of Broadcast always sent out a big tweet. Thanks, brother. I appreciate you. We'll have to get you on, dude. Next time we got to talk, and I got to get you back on here, and we'll go from there. But I'm gonna wait till some people start filing in. I appreciate everyone that's here that comes and watches my show. It means a lot to me. So let's get everyone in here, and then we'll start talking about Klee. We got some big updates. We got some special guests coming. It should be fun. Yes. Thank you, King of Broadcast. Everyone that comes in, please send out a tweet. Let everyone know. I appreciate it so much. It means the world to me. What's going on, Wolfgang? Glad to see you here. Thanks for stopping by. If, like I said, I know people are filing in too. So I'll repeat myself a couple times. Just write the questions down, and I'll answer them the best I can. What's going on, Destiny? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you. How's everyone's Monday going? It's Monday Night Football right now. I don't know who's playing, but I think it's actually the Patriots and the Bills. So that should be fun to watch after the stream. What is everyone up to? Let's get some people in here. Man, I sent a big tweet out. I think people should start following in. Maybe someone else is doing a live tonight. I don't know. We have a lot of special guests coming, so it'll be a lot of fun. I'm sure they'll start filing in soon. Everyone, write in your comments. Let's see how it's going. Write in some stuff, and then we will start the show. Well, I'm just going to start it. We'll see how it's going. We got some special guests in here, and want to get them in. The first guest we have is Sis Diamond Hands. Hey, how's it going?
What's up, Cody? How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm just waiting for some people to file in, and I don't know. Is someone else doing a live tonight?
Whoop. Are you still there?
Yeah. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? I can hear you.
I got kicked off.
Oh.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oops. She'll come back. Well, also, I want you guys to welcome in Adam Shelton. Great guy. Love to have him. Amazing dude. And here he is. Hey, how's it going, Adam?
Hey, how's it going?
Dude, it's going good. I just want to tell you thank you for giving me some of your time of your day. It means the world to me. And thank you so much. And honestly, I've watched your show a lot. You're one of the guys I watched in the very beginning that I looked up to, that I was like, I want to do this. I want to be him.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm not as big as you, so to have you on the show is like just totally mind-blowing to me. But
yeah,
I want to know, because I've been seeing a lot of stuff with you going on with Klee, and just kind of wanted to touch bases with you. What got you into Klee? A little bit about yourself for the people that have only watched me and don't know much about you. Let's just go down with it, and
sure.
A little bit about you and how did you get into Klee?
Yeah, Mr. Diamond Hands. Mr. Diamond Hands, we were having some conversations about just, crypto and in general. And he was talking about that in Akura. And he was telling about Klee and Akura a while back. And then we were talking. And then after that, he was like, hey, why don't we bring the people that's behind Akura and also Klee to your channel? So then I was like, sure, that'd be great. I get a chance to understand what Klee is about, Akura is about. And then he came on there briefly, and Adair did. So that's when I met Adair. Adair is amazing. Adair is amazing. He's a wealth of knowledge. He understands exactly, about crypto. He's been in it for a while. So then I learned about Klee. I learned about Adair. I learned about Akura. And I was like, okay. So while we were actually talking, he was asking me, he was telling me, hey, why don't you go on the link? Why don't you go watch Klee all about, in terms of the game? He was telling me about some of the things on it. But then after that, I did my research on Klee and Akura, and I found out this is actually a good project. It's going to take some time, but it had a lot of good things behind it. And the fact that you talk to some people that's behind it, that made me feel pretty good about being doxxed and everything. So, and I've been with it ever since, doing content on it. I am an investor of it as well. But Mr. Diamond Hands, I got to give it to him. He's the one that introduced me to it.
Absolutely. Yeah, me and Diamond go way back. I actually, when I very first started all my stuff, I talked to him a lot. I really like him. He does a really good job too with doing his research as well. So anything that he's brought up to me has been pretty much his gold. I learned about Klee in the very beginning. I mean, I had kind of seen it when it very first came out, and just kind of the same thing was, I just look for coins and there's so many scams going out there that I kind of just wait, let's see what's going on with it. Let's see how it does. And then once I started doing my research on it, I was like, wow, this is a legit project that is going to be good. I think, like you said, it's going to take a little time, and people kind of have to go through that beginning stages of the volatility. And then once the utility starts coming out and the devs the promises that the devs make start getting shown, which I'll go through the updates of the stuff that's gotten shown that they've been working on, and it's been great. But Adam, we have Diamond Hands in here as well. I brought him on, so I'm going to welcome him in here. So everyone, let's see those chats. Go hit the like button and welcome your boy, Mr. Diamond Hands. What's going on, Mr. Diamond Hands?
What's up, gentlemen? I always like that intro. It's always so cool to see that when I come out.
I did too. You like the donkey?
Yeah, I like the donkey. I like
that. Kicking ass. I loved it. I've been messing with because when I very first started doing this, I was like, I saw all these thumbnails and I was like, I got to make some cool ones of myself. So I YouTubed them and I learned how to do it all myself. And it was kind of cool to make those little intros. I'll have to make one for Adam too. But so Diamond Hands, me and Adam were just talking about, the beginning of the projects, how, there's volatility, things that are happening. And then once the devs start delivering and things coming through to tuition, which we've seen the update. I want to tell everyone the updates. We're going to go through them. We're going to look at the website. There's a new website. The beta version's updated. And, I want to show, and the white paper has been updated as well. So there's 3 things that kind of came out. They did a tweet about it. And I thought that was really cool. So I wanted to show everyone kind of what the updates were. So that's really great in a project. But give us the most up-to-date scoop you got on Klee, Mr. Diamond Hands.
Yeah, so I actually have a whole piece of paper here from the top to the bottom, notes of things that we've done just in the last couple of months. And, it really is something that's special because, people forget, man, and I'll be the first to say it, that, when Klee was first launched, it didn't have a lot of utility. It was a meme token. It didn't do a thing, right?
Right.
And it was a large, large rise and a large, large dump. And so the former creator approached Adair and asked him to help him change the project. Help me give resource to this project, right? And Adair, being the genius that he was, he decided to make some changes. He decided to give it tokenomics. He decided to create a game that could eventually turn into a play-to-earn mechanism for people all across the world. Mm-hmm. Brought in people that had use, people that were connected in the space. Now that's the team that you've seen before you. And what they were able to accomplish, they took a project that had a $200,000 market cap and its last all-time high at $140 million. Now, I know we've been consolidating for a while, and we're resting around that 30 to 32 million mark, but I want people just to realize how big of an achievement that is. Take a project that basically was useless and gave it use case. And so here we are today with all these new updates, and I'm sitting here looking at this list, and it just makes me smile because it's hard work that gets you from point A to point B. It's hard work that gets you from where you're from and gets you to where you need to be. And you hit the nail right on the head, Cody. We just dropped our new levels recently on our new beta version. People can go play now if they hook up their MetaMask and play our new levels to get a feel for it. That's something we're really proud of. You got the new cave level, you got your new snow level, right? You got your space level, and keep in mind, people, like this is just the beginning. I mean, these are just basically rundowns of what we can create to show you what's at our fingertips. We can create whatever we want to create with these games, right? And that's why, we're proud to say that we finally got that finished. Now we're talking about doing our esports collab with this company we've been telling you guys about. They're going to be kicking off stuff this week, using their influencers to help us push our company and what we're standing for. Our marketing's starting to ramp up now. If you see me on Twitter, I used to be on Twitter like every other hour, right? Well, now you see a couple of tweets from me. The reason that is because I'm constantly in Zoom calls and I'm constantly in Telegram chats. And I honestly almost have no time to get online and tweet. But I did make it a priority to tweet today the video given to us by the Ronald McDonald House in Charleston, South Carolina. I was very proud to tweet that out. Showing people that we are proud of that partnership with them. And now we're going to be moving on to a global partnership, hopefully within the coming time. That's a goal of ours. Is now we've submitted, basically the process to go global, right, with Ronald McDonald House, and things looking really well. That donation that we gave to that organization has gotten a lot of attention, and when I say a lot of attention, I mean national news networks that have millions of followers, millions of audience members around the globe. Everybody knows who they are, and they're wanting to do a story on it. And 2 different avenues on that as well, not just 1 but 2. So we're going to be possibly getting some national news, for our good deeds, and that's what happens, guys. I mean, when you get to a certain point and you give back to people and you bless people that are less fortunate than you that really need it, it's noticed, right? And so we're going to be getting a lot of that coming soon, especially in the month of December, because that's just a good thing all around to show people that good people still stand. So we're really excited for that. Something else we're working on, and I'm going down my list. So if you guys have anything, just interrupt me at any time. I'm just going down my list because I want the people to know what we're doing. We're now in the stages of iOS development. We're going to be working on getting everything published.
Nice.
The iOS Play Store, right? But you got to be. It's got to be done a certain way. We don't want to spook Apple, right? We don't want to spook them. They're very touchy people, and they want to make sure that everybody's legit, and rightfully so, because everywhere you look now, it seems like everybody's rug pulling and scamming. So you have to do it a certain way so that you won't get kicked. We don't want to get kicked from the Apple Play Store or the App Store. That's not what we want. We just want to show them that what we've created is actually real. And then we have to do it a certain way so it won't be taken off, because once they find out a certain thing is done a certain way that's not supposed to be done a certain way, it's pretty much game over. So we're trying to tread lightly, make sure everything's done a certain way to make sure that they're happy. So we're going to be starting to do that very, very shortly. Next point. I know that Klee was audited about
Mr. Diamond Hands, do you sleep? I mean,
No,
we're just going down a list here. I'm like, there's so much information here. I'm just thinking, how much work did it take you to get to this point?
We don't.
Tons.
We don't sleep here. Sleep is, you can sleep when you're dead.
I just want to point that out. I just want to point that out to people, how amazing it is for this much work out of individuals that believe in a project, and that's what gets me so excited about these projects. As you have the community that backs it, you have people like yourself that get in there that actually want the project to do good. How do we make it succeed? And they put hours and hours and hours in to help other people become successful. I think that's super commendable, and I think it's great. Not to stop you, Mr. Diamond Hands, but I had something that popped in my head. I don't want to forget about it. And I have Sis Diamond Hands in the back. I have a question for Adam that I'm going to bring her on.
Nice.
But Adam, you've been around the crypto space for a while. You have a lot of experience, and I know there's a lot of new people that are coming into the space, especially in my channel. I know there's a lot of new people, and I just kind of want you to give them an outlook on tokens that you look for and how Klee has good tokenomics and what you think Klee has for the future in the sense of coming into a new investment, of what to look at and why you think that Klee is like you said before, is a legit project.
Well, first of all, talking to Mr. Diamond Hands and just being a part of Klee as a holder is transparency. That's the first thing that I look for, is transparency of the team and the project itself. And so Klee definitely hit those marks very, very well. And you think about it, we actually had all these guys. If you go look on Klee, our team, we've had them all on my channel, and I believe they've probably been on your channel as well. And
Yeah.
it's been on other people's channels. So Marcus, Adir, just to name a few that's been on the channel, and they've actually explained themselves what they do. They were transparent. They love Klee. They actually was honest exactly what they're working on. So that made me feel really good. The fact they came on camera, talked about Klee, really believe in the project. So first thing is transparency. So the next thing I look in the project is the utility. Like, okay, so what is this project main mission? Like, okay, so what are you trying to do? And with Klee, it's the play to earn mechanism, like Mr. Diamond Hand said. And I did a video just yesterday on the new beta testing, and it's a lot of fun. It's new graphics. It's really addictive of playing. I mean, if you mess up the first time, you definitely want to jump back in there. So they're off to a great start. I think in 2022, it's going to be some really good things in Klee in terms of that, because I can imagine partners definitely want to be a part of this as well. I mean, especially the talent of the team, like Mr. Diamond had said with the deer, all the way down to the possibility with the tokenomics, the utility, the talent of the team, all the innovation that this Klee run has and can go to. It actually made me just real excited about it. So I jumped on it, did more research, and I'm a proud holder, just like a lot of people are. I mean, how many holders do we have by now?
Oh man, I have to go back and look at the up-to-date one, but I know it's quite a bit, honestly. And everyone that's listening, I want you guys to really point out, Adam has been around for a long time in the crypto space, is very well, very well investor with crypto. And so I would take what he says and I would listen, because this is stuff that he's learned that's taken him months. And I know it may not seem like that to people, but what he just said, I mean, is so much hard work, and I can appreciate it because I know how much work it goes into it. So everyone that's coming in here that's like, oh, I mean, listen, you guys, you're here, you want to learn this. I mean, Adam's one of the top guys, one of the best in the business. I mean, it's great to have him on my channel, but if you're new here and this is the first time, please listen.
Yeah, I mean, Klee has tremendous potential. I'm just actually looking at the new website design. I remember I looked on Twitter. I don't think Mr. Diamond Hands, he didn't say that. He basically did say something was coming with Klee. I know you hear me, Mr. Diamond Hands, my main man. I know. It just dropped on Twitter. I'm like, wow. So I jumped on there, started playing it. I said, I gotta do a video. I gotta do a video over this. And then as I was doing a video, I was like, a new design, new website design. You got to play. And then I like the fact that it kind of made the website easier to navigate, even easier than it was before. So the first thing it says, the future of gaming and esports over blockchain is already here. I'm like, okay, strong message in the beginning. And then right below it, it had the game. And then from there, it said play Klee Run. It wasn't hard to find the buttons. It wasn't really confusing. It was.
Hey, Adam, just not to stop you, I'm gonna put it on right now since you're talking about it. I like how you're talking about it. So if you look at the screen, just tell me. I mean, you can talk about all you want, but I'm gonna put it on there for everyone to see. Let me know if you can see it. Let me know if you can see it. So
sure, no problem.
Adam's saying it's easy to navigate. So just kind of, I'll go ahead and play with it, but go ahead and I liked how you were going with it. I'm sorry to stop you.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, I like the fact that it was this, when you go to the website, it explains you exactly what this is all about. Our mechanism, it gives you a preview exactly what it is. And the preview, it seemed very good. They added some graphics in here. They've actually made it a little bit more like, okay, I want to play this a little bit more telling. And so then when I go click on the play Klee Run, I can go ahead and log in, make sure you have your MetaMask ready to go, and make sure you have your tokens of Klee ready to go, and then you log in and you just start playing.
Simple as that, right?
Yes,
Beautiful. Sir. And it's something that we're really proud of, guys, because I'll be the first one to say that old website we had, it wasn't good enough. That was a meme token website. That was something that was just to be put on paper. to show people that you had a website, nothing more. But that's why we made the decision. We're going to redo the game. We're going to redo the website. We're going to redo the white paper. We actually had somebody that has a PhD in economics rewrite our white paper just to show legitimacy, just to show people how serious we are in wanting to portray ourselves as a professional group of people and as a company. Because when you have that professionalism, it carries weight, right? You have to carry professionalism in everything that you do in business and just everything that you do in life. And we're very, very proud of that update. As far as like Adam said, moving forward with the play to earn mechanism, I just want to tell you guys, if you didn't know, we had the application process of people that wanted to sign up for our alpha testing on the airdrop at play to earn, and we had over 15,000 entries of people that wanted to test that mechanism, which is absolutely
15,000. Wow.
Yeah, over 15,000. And then just right there, looking at the website, you'll see that we've updated all the devs, first and last names right there. You got first and last names. Also, speaking of that, we've updated everything on CoinMarketCap. CoinMarketCap actually gave Marcus, our operations lead, some exclusive rights, right, to update the dashboard as he sees fit. So we've updated with the new website link, the new logo, core team images, first and last names. Like I told you, we're here to make waves in the crypto space. We're here to show people that we mean business. That's why the team docs themselves on your all's channels. They're trying to show people that we are legit, right? Because all we've been seeing the past few weeks are rugs everywhere. Rug pull, rug pull, rug pull, liquidity jerk, marketing wallet sold, scam, scam, scam. And we're tired of it. We want people to know that when you come over to us, when you want to be a holder of Klee, you are safe here. You are safe with us because we are legitimate. And speaking of which, even if people had any doubts or anything like that, look at our liquidity. It's burned. Nobody can jerk it even if they wanted to. Go look at the smart contract. It's physically unattainable, right? So look at it. You've got earned liquidity. You've got Docs Dev Team, first and last names, right? That's docs themselves. You've got an updated website. You've got a beta version of a game, not a trailer, right? Not a, hey, this is coming soon. This is what we want to do. No. We have a beta version live, ready to go for the people to play, okay? You have an updated white paper that explains everything in detail, done by a professional, not somebody that just graduated college, right? Not somebody that you just found on the side of the road to write something up for you. No, a real professional, right? We're doing things to show people that we're here to make moves because that's what's needed in this space. Trust. Let me tell you something. Trust is earned. It is not given. And that's why we work as long as we do, day in and day out, every week, every month, because we want people to know when you hear our company name, Klee, there shouldn't be any doubt when you hear that. When you hear that word or you hear our devs, they're like, nope, I ain't got no problem with those cats, man. They do their job.
I just want to point this out too. The website looks absolutely amazing. And Adam, if you hear anything I say that you want to add to, please by all means add in whatever you want. And same thing with you, Diamond. But I just want to go through a couple things. I've gone through this before, but something that I think for myself is what becomes a good project is you have to look at multiple things. Like Adam said, is like, I want to look at, first off, what is the coin itself? What's its price at? That's my very first thing I look at. So what's its price at? I look at then what is its potential? What could it be? What are they trying to do? What's their utility? What's the end game? And then the third thing I look at is what's the community like? Is everyone talking? Is it a good community? Are people having fun? Is it something that there's a lot of people chatting and getting to it? And then the other thing I look at are the devs. Are the devs doxed? Are they truthful? Are they transparent? What are they doing? And what are they going to do with my money? Because I'm personally investing in this. I'm a retail investor. If I'm giving them my money and this is now my company, I am part owner in it, I want to know that these people are working for me because that's what's happening. And so I just want to show you guys how clean, how much work this website took. This isn't something that you can just I mean, this was a lot of work. We have 27,000 holders. We're in the gaming industry. It tells you, it's telling you what it's doing. Industry size, 173 billion. How many players? I mean, it's just great. It's not only a website, but it's telling you what they're doing, and it's teaching you about what industry they're trying to get in, which is something I've never seen. And I think that that's absolutely great. All the team members have been on my channel. They've been on Adam's channel. They've been on Diamond Hands. They've been on Crypto Debs. I mean, they're all real people. They're all real people. And I want to talk about the tokenomics, because then when you get into a project that you know is legit, okay, Cody, there's a legit project. I know it's great. I want to invest, but now I think we're starting to get into a new sort of crypto, which we're evolving, which is these 2% reflections. And this is something that is new into crypto, which I think is going to be the leaders of what is going to be crypto, because as much as people don't want to say it, there is a ton of scams out there, but we're going to start seeing less and less scams. And you want to know why there's so many scams going? Because the scammers know that their time of scamming people is coming to an end, because you have these people that are showing themselves that are doing these great tokenomics, that are putting work and money into projects they can't keep up. There'll be a point in time, nobody will invest in a project that doesn't have what we're showing you. And remember the 2% reflection that's going into your wallet. So just by holding the coin, you're making money off of it, which long-term investing, this is what we're trying to get at. We're looking at passive income, things that we can do as investors, not looking for that quick buck, that chasing that quick dollar, but something that's going to be sustainable and that's going to be around for a long time. That's also something else I look into a coin, because there's so many out there that are just what they call pump and dumps. They go up and then they have no utility and everyone gets excited. And then at the end of the day, somebody loses. A project like this is a long term. It's always going to be climbing. It's always going to be a stair step. So when you get in, yeah, you're going to get in initially, but over time, everyone wins. There's not a couple people that make it and then a couple people that don't. As long as you hold and you have patience, then, this is something that I think is great. I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. This is just my experiences. And, we have the launch, we have the growth, we have expansion, the utility. We're in phase 3, almost getting ready into phase 4. And I don't think people really understand and appreciate how hard it even gets to get to phase 4 and how much money and how much time and effort this is. I mean, we have so many people working on this to get these exchanges, to get more partnerships, to do the website. So you guys keep that in mind when you're looking at projects. Go show me another project that is at this level, that's putting this much work into it. I mean, I just think in the graphics, the things that they're doing is absolutely cool.
Everything on that website, Cody, is 100% from scratch. Nothing on that
exactly
is, nothing on that website is template. It is 100% from scratch. That's why it took so long to make. We hired a professional website designer company to make this for us. We wanted it to be done a certain way. Of course, they gave us some drafts, and we were like, we don't like that. We like this. I mean, we were very picky. You have to remember that we're coming in on 7 months since we launched, from the day of launch till now. From the day of launch of a meme token with no utility, a pump and dump basically, to where we are now. We basically transformed this bad boy from a pumpkin into Cinderella's carriage. That's what we wanted to do. Furthermore,
go ahead.
When it comes to the game, you have to remember, guys, that we're just pumping stuff out to show that we can. We're pumping out betas to show you that it's real, that you can access it, that you can play it. We're not putting out trailers. We're not putting out videos and text saying we're going to do this and we're going to do that. No. We're actually going to make it, and we're going to let you, the people, play it. You understand what I do in my off time now? I'll tell you kind of a rundown of what I do. I put my kids to bed. I tell Mrs. Diamond Hands good night. I go and do my Zoom meetings, which I have more tonight, which is going to be exciting because we're in contact with, gosh, guys, these influencers. I'm telling you, I'm talking big boys, all right? I'm talking people that know the know, okay? And it's all about negotiations. It's all about, making sure the numbers work. Everybody knows that. Nothing's for free in this world. But let me tell you, the people that are taking notice of our company, They're legit. They're very legit. So what
Yeah.
I do is if I'm not doing Zoom calls or things of that nature, I'm going on YouTube and I'm looking up games of the past. I'm looking up Spyro the Dragon. I'm looking up Crash Bandicoot. I'm looking up Metroid. I'm looking up Super Mario Brothers. I'm looking up all these different games, looking at them and I'm analyzing them with a fine-tooth comb. What made them successful? How did they do it? What was the secret sauce to their project that made every single person on the planet say, I want that game, right? The Mega Mans, the Battle Toads, everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Right. Especially
That's
the Battletoads.
exactly, man. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to make moves. Let me tell you something. Cody hit it right on the head, man. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. This is a long project, long holds. Listen, be patient with us. Let us pump this stuff out. Go look at all the gaming studios, the Ubisofts, Xbox, PlayStation, Sony, right? All these big gaming companies. It took them years to get there. We want to be excellent. We want to be perfect for you, right?
Hey, I'm sorry. I have to. This is going to be great. I don't know if Mr. Diamond Hands knows this, but I want everyone to welcome Sis Diamond Hands.
There we go.
What is going on?
Hey.
Cody, Adam, Mr. Diamond Hands. What's up, guys?
Hey.
Lee.
I'm
Nice.
sorry, Sis, that you were in a backstage so long. I just got into it and I started going, and then I got so excited. Then I was like, oh, whoops, I have to throw her in. So I wanted,
That's okay.
and I wanted everyone to know, and I wanted to tell you. I was telling Mr. Diamond Hands the other day on the phone. I was super impressed. I think that you've been working your butt off. I know how hard and how many hours you're doing this. So I just want to tell you, I appreciate what you're doing for the Klee community. But which I just want to hear a little backstory. I don't think a lot of people know your backstory, and I want to try to get it out there. And
Sure.
just let us know a little bit about yourself, but then at the same time, how you got into crypto, how you got into Klee, and just let's go with that.
All right. Well, I've been in crypto since late September. I had heard about it before. I was an original Doge holder. Was involved in a couple other projects. And then Mr. Diamond Hands, who's my brother, told me about Klee. And I was watching from the outside for a long time. You know, I wasn't 100% sold on it. But then, you know, I kind of got to talking with Adir and Marcus and Paul and Assam. And I'm like, these guys are the real deal. Right? So I bought into Klee. I do hold other coins. I think diversity is okay, but it's my biggest bag currently. I'm really excited about where the project's going. My main kind of focus is, and the number that I look at, guys, $173 billion industry, the gaming industry.
Yep.
That's wild, right? And when you talk to Adir, and this is on the website too, is the utility focus. We're going outside the blockchain to those 2.9 billion people that game. We're not just, you know, keeping it in the crypto circle because we're a small group. We're 2%. So it's very smart. It's like, hey, let's go outside and bring gaming into crypto.
Sure.
Absolutely.
It's,
and I want
it's
everyone to realize
genius.
this, and I want everyone to realize this too, is there's a lot of new investors here, and this is why crypto is so attractive right now, is because if you think about crypto is stocks on steroids. So any great investor in the stock market is going to get you around 15%, and that's a great person that's doing very well in the stocks. I mean, we're talking very successful people at 15%. Now you come over to crypto and people are making hundreds of percent, thousands of percent in months, which puts, I mean, if you've invested in crypto, I just want to tell you, if you've, made a profit, which I'm sure a lot of people have, you're one of the greatest investors that walk this earth right now. So congratulations, because it's the truth. And that's why it's so attractive. But you have to realize that we're tapping in, we're 2%. We are only 2% right now of what's going on. So you can only imagine how big those numbers are going to be. And like Sis Diamond Hands is saying, we're tapping into a $173 billion market. And when you look at potential projects and coins, is what other projects are doing that to get into these niches that are successful. It's already a successful, established, business entity, or, a successful sector of what's going on in the private industry. And we're going to tap into that, which is absolutely amazing. And that is what you talk about, next level thinking about what's going on with crypto and how crypto is going to be successful and how crypto is going to be alive long term. And Adam, I'm going to play the game. And, just kind of, I want you to kind of recap for me. I know that I've been talking a lot. I know that you probably,
Oh, no worries.
You got everything that I said, but if there's anything that I missed, or that you think, hey, think about this, or some advice for the new, or I wouldn't say advice, but just something that kind of hit your head that maybe I didn't hit. And I'm going to show people what Klee looks like. I'm going to play the Klee run right now while Adam talks.
Hopefully you get the high score.
I don't know.
Oh. No, I enjoy listening and contributing to the team. I'm just part of the team. Sometimes it's good to listen before you respond. That's what my mom always told me. So
right, yeah.
I just try to be a good listener, and that's a good thing. I mean, when you come to crypto, you are a student. I mean, I'm a student to that project or to my portfolio. I'm just learning, okay, what moves to make, what moves not to make. The CEO of the portfolio. I think Sis Diamond Hands, didn't you say that?
CEO of your bag. You're the CEO.
Yeah.
I stand beside that. That's kind of like been my little phrase, if you will. You're the CEO of your bag. And, you have to wake up every day with that mindset. The trades aren't going to happen, without you working, reading, learning, getting on YouTube, watching YouTubers like Cody Keeling and Adam Shelton. I've kind of been around for a minute now. I'm learning some things. I think when I first came on Cody's show for the first time, I literally sat there and I was like, I don't know what the heck they're talking about. I don't know any of these terms. I don't know what's happening, but you can really catch on pretty quickly. And if you surround yourself with people like that are on this stream tonight, you'll do fine. But you just have to approach it with that with the mindset that you got to make your money work for you, and you are you're the CEO of your own bag.
Yeah, I completely agree. I've been in crypto now going on 10 months, and for anybody that's a first time listener, this may be the first time that you're watching a video on crypto in your entire life, and you're probably like, who are these people? What are they talking about? What's Klee? What's that dog? Well, what I would tell you is always, always, always do your own research. Never be afraid to ask questions. If you don't know anything about crypto, make sure that you're a member of Reddit. Make sure that you're signed up on Telegram, that you're getting into these Telegram chats of these communities, that you're asking questions constantly, and there's never a stupid question. Surround yourselves with people who are veterans, people that have been in blockchain development, who've been in since, 2016, 2009, from the inception of it, right? Get around those people. If you want to be successful, surround yourself with successful people. That's how it's done, right? And just in my short time, I've made very, very good contacts, with Cody and with Adam, and surrounded myself with people that can do wallet tracking, that can do technical analysis, that can tell you, if a smart contract is legit or not, if the liquidity is there or not. I mean, this is stuff that you need to educate yourselves on, folks. Just like Adam said, be a student. Every master was once an apprentice. Okay, so never think that you're not smart enough, you're not bright enough. I can't do this, Mr. Diamond Hands. I'm just trying to make a quick buck. Listen, when you understand what crypto does, listen, take my advice. Because I used to be like that. I used to think you'd come in here, you'd buy a coin, it goes up, you celebrate, it goes down, you cry, right? Listen, this is a second world economy. This is software development. This is technology. This is world currency. There are places in the world that use crypto as their currency. Okay? So I want you to get all that out of your mind and think that it's just a bunch of fake computer money that has no utility. It does. It has lots of utility. And that's the beautiful thing about Klee. I mean, that's what we're talking about. When you're talking about gaming, especially within the last 16 months, okay? COVID's going rampant. Shutdowns are everywhere. People are isolated. Well, what did we do? How did we entertain ourselves? How did we communicate? Gaming. The gaming industry exploded during these lockdowns, right? Why is that? Well, for one, you couldn't go anywhere. You couldn't do anything. You had to entertain yourself somehow, right? But two, everybody loves to play games. They do. Now, whether they admit that to you, well, that's on them. But a vast majority of the human population enjoy games in some sort of fashion. Whether you're a Xbox player, a PS player, Nintendo. I mean, it just depends on what your fancy is. But remember that this industry, I mean, is just getting started. We're talking about going back into the days of Atari to now.
Right.
I don't even know which PS. What is PS?
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. Not
Dude,
too long ago,
what
right?
is
We had Atari, right? We had Pong, two little cubes bouncing off a ball, for entertainment. And now look at us. I think somebody just made a post on Twitter not too long ago about a certain engine that the John Wick movies, if you're familiar with that, they literally have an engine device that can literally make Keanu Reeves' face look exactly like his real face does in gaming. I mean, think about that, guys. Again, this is technology. Yeah, go look at all the Call of Duties. Remember how like the Call of Duties?
I do, dude. I was just gonna say this. I literally just bought. I don't even play video games, but my buddy plays Call of Duty, and he was like, "Hey, you gotta try it." Oh, we'll see, sis. I think she had to go. But anyways, so I got it, and this stuff is crazy real.
Oh,
I mean, I'm like, I hear gunshots. I mean, I'm a little bit jaded right now. Something pops off right now. I might be able to jump. But and like you talk about technical analysis on charts, and I wanted to go over some technical analysis on the charts, and I just want to show everyone. So this is the chart right now for Klee, which you have to look at the future and what in the past, in the middle, to make it all make sense. And so I want to show some people some stuff right now, which you have your MACD, your stochastic, and then your RSI. The RSI, so when people are looking at charts and they say, oh, they make a prediction. Well, they make a prediction off of this. They have 3 or 4 indicators. And if 3 of those indicators match, that is a strong prediction. If 2 is a flip of a coin, and if you're only looking at 1, it's not even a guess, it's nothing. So a lot of people make the mistake of they just look at the charts and they think, oh, okay, I know how to read charts, which charts are very difficult to read, and especially with crypto it's so crazy. I go to a lot of the one day to kind of show the overall what happens. So just so people can understand, you have to kind of look at the future to kind of go what's going on in the coin. So let's just see what happens, because history repeats itself. Everyone always says rinse, repeat, recycle. Well, Cody, what's rinse, repeat, repeat and cycle? Tell me how that goes. So you always see, like in the very beginning of Klee, you see it came out, no one really knew about it. It was stagnant, and then boom, something came out. Well, what came out? Don't remember, don't know, but Klee got talked about. It ran up. Well, what happens when we have a run up? We have a sell off and then a consolidation. What happens in the consolidation? Okay, it consolidates for a little bit, flatline, and then boom, something else happens. Well, and then now you see the charts climbing. You see it get all the way to a point where everyone decides, okay, hey, now it's another sell off. Now we have the sell off. Now we see a little bit spike coming in, but guess what we see right now? Consolidation, just like we see right here and just like we see right here, which tells me that this coin is on discount right now. And if we look at the MACD, our MACD shows our red line is the sell, the blue is the buy. That right now it looks like they're going to reverse into a buy order, and stochastic is showing me the same thing. So I have 3 indicators that are telling me that basically right now, and I'm not saying it's going to skyrocket tomorrow, but that right now we're hitting a happy equilibrium where we're consolidating at.
Mm-hmm.
So that is what that means. This doesn't mean that, oh, hey, Cody, I see all this, I need to go buy, I'm going to mortgage my house or any of that. No, I'm not a financial advisor. This isn't financial advice. What I'm saying is now we've hit that happy medium. Well, this is what people look for. Investors dream of this right here, because this tells them this is the best discount I have for my buck. Then that's when people start investing, and then you get a reversal in the market. And then once you get a reversal in the market, then you get these spikes and these run-ups, which you've seen every time it runs up. Look what happens. It runs up, sells off. There's a little bump, and then consolidation, and then now it's bigger. So you can imagine how big this one's going to be. And look what happened after this little first run up. Exactly the same thing. rinse, recycle, repeat is we had a big uptrend, and then we had a sell off, and then it goes back up, and then guess what? Consolidation. Exactly the same that we see here is happening right here, and then it's going to happen again. And we're just, so if you can only imagine what it's going to be like. And that's just some chart analysis for you guys that are into charts and everything. I'm kind of into charts. I really like it. So I'm just kind of showing you guys the overall what we're at right now. So if you guys are thinking about investing, or, when do I get the best bang for my buck, this is what the investors look for. Is they look for consolidation, the happy mediums where there's not a lot of volatility, and they think, okay, this is the best price I'm going to get, because people are holding right here. And you can see what happens is when you go these uptrends, you can see where this uptrend goes down, and then it has the happy medium. This is the support level. Well, guess what? We're at the same support level, which tells me that this is the bottom. And it doesn't mean it can't go down lower. The next bottom would be here. It just says that this is a very strong base that we're hitting right now that looks like it's consolidating at. And if it does dip down lower, it could hit this next level. But from what we see from the charts, this is a very good foundation.
That's what you want to. And when you take a look at that chart too, Cody, what you need to realize is, folks, is that most of these charts, like if you ever go to a project and you see a chart where all you see is one big fat green candle going straight up to the heavens, run away. Run away. Because what goes up will come down. Okay? You don't want that in a project. You want a nice, healthy chart that's going to show you good growth, good organic growth, not manipulated, not not fake, but good organic growth, nothing that's straight up, but a nice steady increase. And look, you're going to have red days, you're going to have green days, but at the end of the day, seasoned investors see red days as the perfect buying opportunity. I didn't realize that when I first came into the space. I actually, and I'm not afraid to say it or ashamed to say it, when I invested in a project and it was down 18%, I freaked out. I didn't know what to do. I said, "Oh my God, I got to sell. I got to get out of this. This thing's tanking." And then, of course, I had to learn the hard way. You always have to remember, in investing, when you have a time period where people are thinking about selling, if you truly believe in what you're investing is, that is the perfect opportunity for you to make a good purchase, right? You become greedy when others are fearful, okay? You got to remember that. And I think we learned that the really good way last Friday evening of last week, when the whole market of crypto tanked. What was it, 20% down or something ridiculous, right? You understand how many people bought that dip? I can tell you somebody that bought the dip. El Salvador did. That was all over Twitter and Bitcoin. The president of El Salvador is like, "Yep, El Salvador bought the dip on Bitcoin," right? And now look, what did it do? It did a recovery, and we're back up to where we were. Don't be so fixated on having multiple green days, because that's not something that you want. You want that, you got to have retracements. You got to have sell-offs. That's part of having a healthy chart and having good growth. Now, trust me when I say this. We are doing moves behind closed doors to ensure success for our holders and our community. What you need to remember is the people that now we are approaching, because the technical aspect of it is complete for right now. We are going to be doing more things, but now we're going to be shifting over into marketing, awareness, getting our message out there, getting our logos out. Marcus has sent me merchandise from his location to me. So we're going to be trying to pump out merch very soon. I know a lot of people have been asking questions about it, because, shoot, man. Look at our logo. That's a marketable brand. That dog is absolutely cute. And we're making plush toys, making air fresheners, we're making hats, we're making, you name it, man. That's what we're doing. And that's the best advertisement by itself. Walking outside and somebody saying, "That's a cool fat bill, man. What is that?" And then there you go. You struck up the conversation, right? And I'm a hat guy, so I love wearing hats. I can't wait to get my Klee hat. But something else, too, is that what I want to touch on is that, people are asking about NFTs, right? They're asking, when are we going to make are we going to make a metaverse? Or are we going to do anything with that? The answer to that is absolutely yes. We're going to create a metaverse for our gamers, right? And create NFTs basically inside of our games to give to our holders for special uses. Remember, what you see in this beta is just the beginning. We can create things exactly how we want. If we want to make NFTs, right? that give different, capabilities or different things that happen in the game. If you hold a certain NFT, you get that ability in the game. We can make that. If we want to make different customizable dogs to where you create your own dog, we can make that. If you want to run as a different dog, if you want to have different skins of a dog, we can make that. There is nothing that we can't achieve. It's our game. It's our game. So whatever we want to do with it, we can, which is the beautiful part about it. And not only that, you have to remember what Adair said last time. The game is great. It's awesome. But how do you reach businesses outside of crypto? Advertising. So we go to these businesses outside of crypto and we say, hey, certain business, how would you like to advertise inside of our game? Oh, and by the way, it's a play to earn game, right? So that's things that you got to remember, guys, when you're making investments. Don't look at short term. Look at the long play, because sometimes it takes a little bit of time for the word to get out. And trust me, we made the moves now that show legitimacy, and now what we're fixated on is marketing and our play to earn. When we get those two things to be in effect, oh my goodness, you better look out and you better hold on tight, because that's when things really start getting fun. And I'm telling you, like I said before, we're going to be getting a lot of attention here. People are starting to notice what we do and how we operate. And that's kind of the catalyst that you need to really pop things off. So, there's a lot of exciting stuff that we've had happen so far for our company. And, I'm just tickled to death to be a part of it myself. I really mean that. When I first told Adair when I came on, I said, look, this better not be a scam. This better not be a rug pull. I'm not associating my name to it. But when he showed me the vision, when he showed me what they had coming down the pipeline, my friggin' mouth dropped open. I said, this stuff is the real deal. And of course, if you know Adair, he's like, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Right. So I'm just telling you, folks, we've got a lot of exciting things happening with us, from where we've been to where we are now. It's all about now the community banding together, getting the word out. If you've got social media, if you've got, Twitter, if you've got Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, Reddit, get out there, help us get our name out. We're really excited to tell people what we're about, who we are, and where we want to go. And, the Ronald McDonald House donation that we gave, that's just the beginning. I want us to be able to one day have so much success that we just basically pick a charity whenever we want and to make a donation. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
You just don't stop. We want to make enough success in our company to where we can approach those businesses and say, what do you need from us? We are Klee. How may we serve you? That's what we want to be. And we will be that. I guarantee you that.
Absolutely. Now, and I want everyone to realize too, the best marketing tool that's ever out there, that's ever existed, is you yourself. And that what that means basically is you going and telling people, and like I said, do your own research. Don't believe me. Don't believe Mr. Diamond Hands. I would believe Adam, but don't believe Adam. Do your own research. Look at the stuff that we're telling you, and what we're telling you isn't something that we're making up. It's factual information that we can tangibly look at and show you, and that you can look at yourself. We're just giving you the avenues to show you, what is out there, and these are just straight facts. But remember that you guys that are watching this right now, you are the pioneers of the crypto space. You guys are the ones taking the initiative. You guys are the one that are wanting to learn, and you are the one that are going to be successful in it. But it's also your responsibility to get the word out there. Tell people about it. Don't just say, hey, go buy this coin because I said so. No, hey, have you heard about Klee? It's a great project. There's a lot of these great things. You should go look at, Cody Killing, Mr. Diamond Hands, or Adam Sheldon, or Crypto Dev. Go look at these people. Get your own opinion on Crypto Dev. Oh, she is on here. Hey, Crypto Dev.
Yes.
She's awesome. And get your own opinion on it. And if it's something that you want to, invest in, then absolutely. But remember, the best marketing strategy that's ever been out there is you yourself. And think about that. We have 27,000 holders. If each one of those people just brought in 5 new people, I mean, those are staggering numbers, and that's extreme growth very fast. And it's very possible, but it's up to you to get the word out there. And if that means wearing a hat, if that means having a shirt that says Klee, if that means you telling your family. I mean, my whole family knows about it. And that's just the contacts that you guys need to get. So just think about that as well. And Adam, I know it's at the 55-minute mark. We're going to be wrapping up the show here pretty soon.
Yeah.
I just kind of want your final thoughts, of what you thought. Anything I missed, please hit on it. And just kind of what are your last thoughts of Klee, and we'll go from there.
Yeah, I've been enjoying this listening and contribution towards the show. And one area is that I really looked at, early on was the roadmap. The roadmap is really moving along very nicely and very slowly. And if you go look at the roadmap, they basically
I'll pull it up right now.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry about that. So yeah, if you go look at the roadmap, they are now at phase 3 of this whole process. Phase 1, phase 2, which is the launch and the growth aspect of it. But see, I also look at the roadmap when I'm doing research from projects just to see if they on track on exactly what they're saying on, or when I feel like, okay, this project should be a little bit more, higher than what it is. But the Klee, this project is hit on a lot of different places here. So website design, they way over 10,000 holders. And they got the influencer marketing partnerships. And then so now they're just moving on towards the rest of the stuff now. They usually phase 4 should be entering soon based on looking on this. So I look at the roadmap, I look on exactly what they're pacing, and I look at the growth of a project, and Klee is growing at a good, steady pace. After starting out just trying to figure out what his direction is. And like Mr. Diamond has, they actually went back, redid some things. I think that's when I came in, when the whole process was trying to rebrand itself, redo itself, and yeah, I've been liking it ever since. So I'm looking forward to 2022 because I feel like 2022 is the year of Klee, because just like what Diamond Hand was saying, the merchandise alone can really start gravitating attention. I mean, the whole, you get the stuffed animal, you get the whole mouse pad, you get the little Klee shirt, Klee hat. I can see that in stores or even online somewhere. So looking forward to the future, the roadmap. They're going to have to add another phase in there soon. Because phase 4 is getting ready to get started soon.
Yeah, and even in stage 4, if you go back and look at it, we're already implementing some of those stages of stage 4 already. One of them was iOS development. We're already working on that. We're looking at other outside marketing collaborations. We're already doing that. And I can't divulge too much information, but let's just say that we got people that are making some phone calls and contacting some people that people know who they are, and it's outside the sporting world and in real life, and it's all about networking, guys. I'm telling you, if you're in business, if you're listening to this, never meet a stranger. Don't be afraid to talk to people. You need to be able to communicate. You're a human being. You're of the human race. You know how to communicate, whether it's sign language, with your hands, or with your mouth. Don't be afraid to talk to people. When you do that and you do it effectively, you can make things happen. And that's what we're doing when we're in these Zoom meetings, where we're having these Telegram chats and these voice chats. That's the kind of stuff that you got to do. And actually, on top of that, I almost forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot. We are also going to start doing our podcast, our weekly podcast, right? Done professionally, the coin toss, right? That's something else that we're going to be popping out to let people know about us. And that's being done by people that are in the professional sport world. People know who they are, right? And they love Klee. People are starting to see that e-gaming and esports are the future. I mean, you're talking about guys on ESPN, them having competitions with people that are playing video games for multi-million-dollar purses. It's legit. It's serious. And we want to be a part of that. We see the economic value in that. And so that's something that we take very, very seriously, and we want to capitalize on that. Now, look, we love sporting. Don't get me wrong. But gaming, e-gaming, GameFi, and play to earn is the ticket. That's how you make it. And so that's what we're going to be doing with our platform, because we want to be an esport company. We want to do that. We want people to know who we are and to have players around the world say, man, did you hear? Klee's having another tournament, man. They're going to have a worldwide tournament. They're going to bring the best players from around the world, and they're going to give grand prizes. We want people to be able to hear that and to get excited. And don't worry, that's going to be coming. because that's a goal that we have. You always have to have a vision. You always have to have something special that you want to do. And if you don't have that, you better get one. If you want to set yourself apart from everybody else and you want to really do something special, you have to have goals and you have to have dreams. And we've got them over here, let me tell you. But let me just say, folks, and in closing, I know we've gone over the hour mark, but again, thank you, Cody, for having me on your show. Adam, always a pleasure. And to the holders of Klee, right? I want to personally thank you guys. If you're holding strong, if you're buying the dips, we appreciate it. And if you're not buying the dips, you're just hanging out, you're still a rock star because that means you still believe in us. We want everybody to know that we respect every single person in the space, no matter what you hold in your wallet. And we're always happy to collaborate with people. We want to collaborate with people. That's how you make things happen, right? You put out your own product, you do things your certain way, and then you reach out to other projects and you say, hey, how can we work together? How can we pump something out together? How can we collab together? If you really want to make moves in the space, start doing that. But again, folks, I'm telling you, we got some exciting things coming down the line. A lot of good marketing things are coming. Like I said, the eSport deal is starting to ramp up this week. You're going to be seeing some things happen with that. So now all we have to do is work on that play to earn airdrop mechanism, which we've got our people right, 15,000 entries. So let's start testing that puppy, start seeing what we can do to get some money in some people's pockets. But big things are coming. Don't sleep on us. I'm telling you. Make sure that you always are following the official Klee page on Twitter. Please follow these gentlemen if you would, please. Like and subscribe. Make sure that notification bell is turned on. I'd be very honored if you'd follow me as well, as always, because we want to give you good content and make sure that you know what's coming up to make sure you're excited. But, fellas, that's all that I have. Until next time, I'm Mr. Diamond Hands. I'm out.
And Crypto Deb, I just want to say thank you for stopping by. Everyone that doesn't know, she's another YouTuber that covers Klee. She does a very good job. She's been on my show. I really like Crypto Deb. She's awesome. I heard a rumor that she's going to dye her hair purple. I don't know if that's true or not, but I've heard that rumor. So Crypto Deb, I look really forward to seeing that and getting you on the show again. And Mr. Diamond Hands, thank you so much for coming. Adam, it has been an absolute pleasure and an honor to have you, my friend. Anytime you need me, I would love to come on your channel, or if you're more than welcome to come back anytime you want. But thank you for taking an hour out of your day to come and talk to the people on my channel. It means a lot to me. And like I said, it's an honor to have you because I watched you before, I looked up to you, and so to have you on is kind of surreal. But thank you so much. Appreciate you. And everyone that's watching, I just want to tell you, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. Having everyone on here is it's awesome to have everyone that's coming on and seeing the passion and how much the crypto space has evolved. And I'm just super blessed and happy to be a part of it and enjoy the ride with you guys. So thank you everyone for watching the show. Hopefully you got something out of it. Like I said, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please follow Adam Shelton, follow Mr. Diamond Hands, Sis Diamond Hands, Crypto Deb, lots of great people, lots of great influencers. Not just me, these people do a very good job, very hardworking, and I appreciate all of them. And until next time, everyone, I'll see you guys later on the next one. I'm Cody Killing, and I'm out.